What is up, everyone? This is Bfranx, and welcome back to The Witcher. So, like we said in the last episode, we're gonna go into this cave and see what we can find. Hopefully there's something in here. I don't want to just go in here and try to make an episode out of nothing of value. Okay, there's a campfire, so there's probably people. Just a fireplace in general. The Ard sign. Yeah, I still can't. That's what I was gonna do. Hang on. Strong, fast group, yeah. Okay, so it was just the numbers for the different signs, and the only sign that I have is the Ard sign. As far as I know, we don't have any... Oops. How do I cancel meditation? Oh, I guess just 0 hours. Okay. Well, let's see what this cave has for us. A rock. A rock that I can stand inside. So there's nothing here except for a fireplace? That doesn't make much sense. Maybe we'll come back to this at some point. It just seems weird that there'd be a cave off to the side that there's nothing you can do except meditate. Oh, sorry for wasting your time with that. Don't really enjoy wasting time with these videos. I like to make the most out of what I'm doing. I have no idea what time it is. And I don't really have an idea of how to check that. Actually, I probably should have just meditated until it was night. And then I could go in. Hello. Man, this guy had a lot of stuff on him. Some money. More alcohol, some gifts. Yeah. Well, you can keep that. Best of luck to you. You know, it's always kind of weird that, you know, you would take the weapon off of someone who died because their weapon obviously didn't help them very much or they wouldn't have died using it. I mean, unless you're the one that took them out and it was like a hard-fought battle and you had to use all kinds of potions and spells and whatever else, but if it's just you come across some guy and he's dead and he's got his weapon, I mean, you probably wouldn't want that weapon because it didn't do very much for him. I don't know. That's just my thought on it. It's kind of weird how that works. There has to be something else that I can do around here. I don't understand why there's like 7 people in every one of these houses. I guess people have a lot of kids, and families like to live together. Especially if they're all poor. Well... I don't know, I kind of feel like the Reverend will give me something. Oh, hello.
You're weird.
Oh yeah, well you smell funny. Oh, what's over here? I was gonna say we could go into that cave and fight what I'm assuming is the lake monster, but I think that's how we get into the city, and I want to wait around and see what the Reverend gives us for doing this little quest of his. Oh. A map, eh? There's not really much of a "you are here" thing. Oh, never mind. There it is. Do I have any new... I have new talents. That's what it meant. Okay. So let's see. We will... Group Silver Level 2. And... we'll boost up our strength. And... our stamina. And then meditate for an hour. That should work out pretty well. I'm not sure how we got those talents, but I'm not going to complain about getting them. Oh no! Okay, and we are back. So that was a little bit of an adventure. The meditation crashed the game for some reason, but we are back in the game at the same point with the same loot. So there are no worries to be had about that. It does kind of cut off the flow of what I was trying to say. I've actually forgotten. It took me like 3 minutes to get back over here. So that was fun. Oh, what is happening now? Oh, okay. People are having a grand old time and saying nothing of particular interest. Maybe this... oh, never mind. There's another cutscene. Now they're going to realize I'm a witcher.
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
We're going to stand up for the little guy.
You stubby.
You'd be better off moving along.
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one. Get him, lads. Kill the deviant.
You asked for it.
Bastard.
Oh wait, that's the group. I need the fast one. Do our little strikes to take out the strong ones.
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait, Geralt, is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt?
True to a witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah, drunk. I'm your pal, Zoltan Chivay. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure I can explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Chivay anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you. Though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. My friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Squirrels and hawkers?
The Squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And Hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael, illegally.
I see.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
The Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenrig soon, but my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The Common Cause mine, where I worked after the war, was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
They're non-human little shits who are fed romantic tales. They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
From Mahakam? Any profit in that?
I certainly hope so. I made some investments during the war. As they say, money needs to move.
Just so long it doesn't run away.
Geralt!
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
Well, that was a lovely little chat. I helped him fight the racists. Dice box. And we leveled up. Very nice. Wait, why do I still have this axe? I thought I picked up a torch at some point. In that old lady's house, didn't she have a torch? And why are these dice boxes quest items? A rusty sword. I could have a second sword. Aw. How do I drop an item? Oh. Well, as long as I have this second sword, I can do something about it and hopefully turn that into a silver sword to fight monsters with at some point. I'm not sure how I would go about doing that, but I'll figure it out eventually. I don't understand who's going around leaving money in barrels. Anyway, we've leveled up, so we'll go here. We have new talents now. Hopefully the game won't crash again. We can bump up. There we go. Meditate for an hour. Don't crash the game. Okay, now we actually have the little spinning around animation. Before it just cut to a black screen for some reason. Very strange, very strange. Anyway, so I guess that guy was one of our close friends, but I'm not really sure. And he isn't either. Which, like I was saying before, is a pretty cool thing, how his amnesia actually makes it easier to relate to the player, because the player doesn't know any of these people. Oh, the dice. Dwarven handiwork. Well, if we're talking dwarven handiwork, then maybe our friend Zoltan can tell us. Assuming he's still hanging around. Where did he go, anyway? Maybe the map will tell me. Ooh, a blacksmith. Do I go up the road that I'm on now? No, I'll loop back around. If I go to a blacksmith, maybe he can fix this rusty sword and I can convert it into a silver sword at some point. Or at the very least, just get it refined and then put the coating on it. Something like that. I don't know how it works. It's all very confusing. how there are multiple weapons, and it's like, yeah, whatever. There are a lot more people around here than I remember there from before. It's a weird cloth texture bag. Sorry, I'm just rambling. Like I said, when the game crashed, it really threw me off, so I'm not exactly sure. And I'll have to figure out how to...
You're it. I'm a drownerette. Ooh.
Okay. But yeah, when the game crashed, it really threw me off, so hopefully I can keep the commentary going without babbling too much.
Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons on.
But, yeah, I'll have to figure out how to edit this, because it's weird how the editing works. The audio clip and the video clip have a bit of a delay between the two of them. So we'll have to sync up the audio and the video, but also find the right part in the audio and the video such that I can edit them out with them syncing together. So that's a fun little thing that I have to do. How did I not notice a blacksmith over here before? And even after I do get this sword fixed, assuming that I do, then I'll have to get the required materials for this potion, or substance, or whatever. Is it inside the... yeah, it's inside the walls. Oh yeah, there was a blacksmith in here. It was just a random furnace that was sitting here in the corner. Push the door.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes many times. Today, in fact.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so innovative about that?
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Let's talk about weapons.
Well, I'm no specialist, though I can forge swords. Bring me 3 different ores and I'll forge you an excellent steel sword.
I'll look around for some more.
Another thing. For 35 orens, you can have this excellent sword, Grease. It's not exactly, legal, but, I really need the gold.
Sword grease?
I'm not interested.
Yes?
Alright. We need meteorite. Okay. So I need pieces of meteorite to be able to reforge a sword. And I guess I can't ask him about the dice either. That's annoying.
One never knows when the beast will appear.
Oh, that was a big loss. Apparently it's a lot harder to get a sword reforged than I thought.
My legs hurt. Are you my uncle? You got a sugar doll? This
What?
is boring.
Kids. Trying to think what dwarf has him. obviously being the dwarven stereotype of a blacksmith or a miner. It's one of the two, or both. And then my buddy Zoltan. But, well, I gotta go on the map and get rid of that marker. But I've got no idea what other dwarf there is that I can talk to. At all. I don't know. I think in the next episode, we'll try and find him again. I think he said something about a bar, which I think is another, like, dwarven stereotype thing. Always drunk, always being a blacksmith or a miner or something. I'm sure there's a good inn around here, or a bar at least. Heron Brog. I don't know who they are, but they have a name. So I think we'll go ahead and talk to them. But we are actually all out of time now. I think we've made up the time we lost from the game crashing. So we'll go ahead and save, and then we will cut the episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. It's not exactly the way that I intended it to go down, but hopefully it works out well after I finish editing and the commentary stays relatively consistent and of a decent quality. I don't know. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, and if you didn't, don't be afraid to leave a dislike, or a comment letting me know where I messed up. As always, constructive criticism is welcome and encouraged. But for now, this is Bfranx, signing off. Stay awesome, everyone.